In the book of Zechariah, chapter 12, Zechariah predicts that Jerusalem will be made a cup of trembling to all the nations of the world. Every nation that burdens himself with it will be torn into pieces, is his language. Here's a city, it's not that large, it has no natural resources, no harbor, no river, no reason to be relevant on the modern scene. It's important to whom? To a minority of the Jews, not all of them. To Islam? Islam had it for 1,000 years and let it turn into rubble until they discovered it was important to the Jews. And then, of course, it became very important to Islam. To Christians, well, we like to visit there, but not to die for. So the whole idea that Jerusalem will be a burdensome stone to the entire world, on its face, seems absurd. And yet, as we look around today, as you're watching this video, the staff people in every major capital of every nation that's internationally relevant on the planet Earth are struggling as to what posture to take, how to deal with what the intelligence people call the struggle for Jerusalem.
Zechariah chapter 12, God said, I'm going to make Jerusalem a cup of trembling. You couldn't believe that. 2,500 years ago, Jerusalem lay in ruins surrounded by wilderness, and God said, let me tell you something. The day is coming when a world of 5.75 billion people will have their eyes on Jerusalem in fear and trembling, knowing that the next world war, when it breaks out, is going to break out over that city. And it's a little nothing place. You can't explain it logically or rationally.
Even Israel's significance as a religious site does not explain the world's focus on this tiny nation. Because if we compare the annual number of tourists visiting Israel versus the annual number visiting just one Marian shrine in Lourdes, France, we see that more tourists visit a single shrine than visit the entire nation of Israel.